Okay, hi, hello. It's me, Venus. Today we're gonna try something different. I am gonna do a little bit of I'm gonna watch a video real quick. I'm not gonna finish it. I just have to wait for Silent Hill F to finish compiling all of its shaders and stuff because apparently it wants to be disrespectful, but that's fine. We'll be okay. Um, so I know very little about this man, but this is one of my favorite YouTube creators, and she's absolutely fantastic. Her name is Swoop, and I have wanted to figure out what the fuck was going on with this situation for a very, very, very long time. So if you want to watch this, feel free. If you don't, I will be here with some Silent Hill F here shortly, just as soon as it finishes its shaders compiling. I think I've got like 15 minutes left. It says 30, but it doesn't take that long with my new PC. So, I'm gonna turn the volume down and make sure desktop audio's on. There's my streaming setup in case you were curious. It looks like a mess, I know.
I'm Ned Fulmer. 3 years ago, I cheated on my wife.
I'm the one that always talks about his wife.
My wife, my wife, my wife, my wife,
My wife?
my wife, my wife.
Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys.
There's a lot of anger on this couch.
The fact that
A
it
lot of
was
anger on this
something that was caught
couch.
by fans, that was,
Let me
you
add
know,
subtitles.
a
I know,
treatment
yeah,
that
she added subtitles. Okay.
Ex-Try Guy Ned Fulmer, the wife guy Try Guy.
My wife.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. Lady Moon. We've got Bloody Swords and Felix today so far. But if you don't want to watch this, feel free to skip out and come back here in about 20 minutes. It should be done soon, thankfully. But I didn't realize it was going to need to do all that.
How contrary this was to the values of the company we've built and those of everyone who works here.
Oh, feels weird.
Feels
Well,
weird.
ask me, do you forgive Ned for what he did? And
Let me change the
answer
stream
is
title real
no,
quick so that way if people do come in, they're not
absolutely
confused.
Well, here we are.
When a sacred loving partnership is shattered by cheating, it can be one of the most life-altering and heartbreaking experiences a person can face. The moment you discover that the trust, time, and commitment you poured into building a life
There
with
we go.
someone has been swept away, your entire world flips
I know,
upside
he's
down. And
absolutely
honestly, maybe
awful.
The only thing tougher than the betrayal itself is when the whole world gets a front row seat to it. For public figures who present their relationships as bright and cheery, blissful moments that are met with adoration and sometimes profit, there's often
I
a
know, I
polished
cannot
facade that
believe that he
rarely
thinks he can
shows
just come
the
back
business when someone in the
unscathed.
relationship
Like,
betrays the facade,
he can
the
go fuck
entire
himself,
empire
honestly.
comes crashing down. For Ned Fulmer, former try guy, wife guy, and newly dubbed vocal fry guy, his cheating scandal, you know, the one where he had an affair betraying his wife and children out in public with his employee that rolled through every corner of the internet and culminated with that SNL skit. Yeah, that Ned Fulmer scandal. Well, for essentially 3 years, Ned and his now ex-partner Ariel left the internet buzzing with questions that lingered in silence for years. And now we're finally getting a glimpse into just how difficult it's been behind the scenes for Ariel, who, in a brave move, chose to share her story on a brand new podcast hosted by her ex, the man who once used their relationship for profit, cheated on her, and is possibly using her for
Yeah,
profit
go get some
again by
food, take care of
selling a
yourself.
product in
I'm gonna be
perhaps
here
the
for a
most
while.
troubled and hated
I don't have
activity
anywhere to
internet
go for about
ever.
4-ish
Literally,
hours.
Ned Fulmer would call this rock bottom, but the court of public opinion has other thoughts. Buckle up, this is about to get very weird. And this is what we know.
Swoop is one of my favorite content creators because she actually goes deep and tries to get all of the information from every source.
If you're seeing me for the first time, welcome. My name is Swoop, and
I'm a very big
filmmaker,
proponent of trying to make sure that you know everything before you make an opinion on something. It's why I don't like to say a game is a bad game unless I've fully finished it.
With the pettiness of 1,000 and sons, respectfully. And we're also here to be an Ariel fan page.
Okay, so let's talk about your wife.
I would love nothing more.
Wow, here we go.
So y'all just pretend I did my usual intro and consider subscribing. Actually, when I look at the back end analytics of my channel, I see that 46% of you who watch or listen regularly haven't yet subscribed.
That is true.
I also have a second channel called Swoop 2 where we do skinny dips, and you can also join us in our very sassy Patreon community where you can get exclusive access to 4 more videos per month and the entire back catalog. Lots of fun over there. Okay, so one more thing, and then Ned, okay, limber up, Mr. Vocal Fry, wife guy, you're up next. Can we have a moment? I just need a quick shoulder.
All right, goodbye, ad. Thank you.
My wife, 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 my wife.
Not all gamers are bad people.
I'm Ned Fulmer. 3 years ago,
They expect too much and they don't know how to review. Exactly.
After years of silence and healing,
They really
Ariel
don't.
Fulmer has
Like you
returned to
can
the internet
you
to
can
tell
write
her
a 1 or
story
2
and
sentence
face
review on
demons in
Steam
an
and think you're
incredibly brave
doing
sit-down podcast
somebody
about
else
the
a service,
in
but you're really
question,
not.
Allegedly, not allegedly, because we know
That's
he
why
fucked
whenever I
the
look at
man who
reviews
turned
on
her
Steam, I'm
world
like,
and
how many
turned it
hours of this
upside
game did you
down?
actually
Ned
play? Did you
Flanders.
finish it?
I mean Fulmer.
Hello, neighborino to the north.
Oh, not all games are bad. You're absolutely right.
Excuse me, I'm feeling very ill today, okay? Listen, it has been...
If it doesn't
been
play
a
at all and it
long-
keeps crashing
it's been a long
despite having the
year,
minimum
okay? So
requirements,
Ned just
yes.
popped up. He decided he
I'm
wanted to
looking
like
at
a
you,
little
Monster
whack-a-mole
Hunter
things and toss his head
Wilds.
up.
Team marriage over here. We love our wives no matter what. No.
Now, in case you
No.
haven't the slightest clue of what I am talking about, let me get you caught up to speed in a quick little speed run. Around just about 3 years ago, one of the biggest influencer scandals of all time broke the internet when the chronically online wholesome squad known as the Try Guys was basically blown apart after their self-proclaimed wife guy, Ned Fulmer, was caught publicly cheating on his wife, Ariel, with one of his employees.
Yup.
Dinner plans with my wife.
Can you eat one more piece?
For you, Alexandria? Of course not.
What started as fan speculation after the two were spotted together at a Harry Styles concert. You know,
Steam
kind of
reviews are
Coldplay,
awful for
CEO
some games. It's
Jumbotron
just people
style.
comparing the game to other things or trashing it completely.
We
Yeah, it's
stumbled
never
into one of
helpful.
the
You're absolutely
internet's
right.
most shocking, blatant public cheating scandals when photos surfaced of them
Shocking,
kissing in a New York City
blatant.
club. I unpacked all of the details of this story as it was unfolding in my 2-part Try Guys Nightmare series, which I'll have linked below. And in there, I did as we do. I was layering in critical analysis and perspective as we tracked the affair from its earliest whispers to its national spotlight,
Yeah.
to literally on Saturday Night Live.
I will
Literally.
still be trying super weird Cambodian food. Zach will still be trying super weird Malaysian food. And Keith is still going to try wearing a thong for a week because it's our duty.
In that swoop doc, I argued it would be nearly impossible.
I never saw that skit.
Nearly, never is, but nearly impossible for Ned to stage a comeback online, since much of his public career was betrayed by his infidelity and lies. First and
Yup.
foremost, he betrayed Ariel and their kids, then his
Yup.
colleagues, his friends, and finally, his fans. The millions of devoted supporters who believed in him and this wife guy persona.
My wife, 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 my wife.
Well, after 3 years of trying silence,
I
Try Guy,
saw-
Ned Guy, Vocal Fry Guy is
Watch
back,
someone
processing
who
his
actually has an
emotions the
opinion and
only
puts
way
hours
grown
into
men
it,
on
not the
internet
journalists
seem
or
to know
players
how
who
to
barely
do,
indulge in
by
the
starting a
product.
podcast.
It is absolutely lazy. You are correct.
Accomplish my new goals.
So
Bro,
let's come
okay,
back to
I'm sorry.
certainly-
I'm gonna fix something with my model because it's really been bothering me. And you go... Wait, where is it? Tracking? We're gonna change my eye sensitivity issues. I swear to God. Always. Thank God, that's so much better. Let me actually get rid of all of that too.
An example of this playing
Ugh.
out in real time. His new podcast, Rock Bottom with Ned Fulmer, complete with branding, a catchy tagline, and cutesy doodles all over his face because he's so quirky and relatable, debuts with none other than his betrayed partner, Ariel, as
Yup.
the first guest. And shocking, the internet hates it.
My theme
Yup.
is love. It's also glamorous, because, like, I'm a dad, but I also like to party.
I'm a dad, but I also like to party. Fuck off.
In what described as a desperate attempt to control the narrative
Yup.
before Ariel even has a chance to speak in the podcast.
Yup.
Ned filmed this intro to the podcast after they filmed
Motherfucker.
his episode
Let's
with
see it.
Ariel, where he, can like pick it up and clean up the scraps of things that he didn't touch upon, like directly.
Hello, King Corgi! We're doing a little bit of watching this before I play Silent Hill F. I am waiting for it to finish doing all of its things. You don't like this game because it's just bad. Give me a whole essay on the core things you don't like. Reasoning is pathetic because you're going off the internet. Crappy way of reviewing. Absolutely. It's one of the reasons why I really don't like games journalists. Like, a lot of games journalists are going to just sit there and play it to maybe not even its entirety. I feel a lot of games journalists don't even finish the game. But also when it comes to just consumer reviews on Steam, it's much like Amazon reviews. Like, you can give something 1 star, but I need to know why you gave it 1 star. I need to know why you didn't like the game. I need to know what exactly was difficult for you. If it was the fact that there were too many enemies, if it was the fact that your game was crashing a lot. But if your game was crashing a lot, why is it crashing? Is it crashing because you have a bad GPU? Is it crashing because you're trying to run a game that doesn't work on your PC? Like, there are so many different reasons as to why these things happen, and consumers just don't have all of the information.
Checked every single influencer apology box. We've got the white shirt here. We've got predominantly white in the background. Hottest exposure going on. Like, he could not look more almost ghostly. Look at,
yeah.
There's literally a chalkboard. I think there's a chalkboard in the back. There's nothing on it. It's literally giving clean slate. Someone was like, let's clean that slate. You see that slate? Let's clean it. He just looks like a
Used to call out bad reviews on YouTube about 90% of the time. They don't even play the game at all. Exactly. They don't think critically anymore. It's just one-word answers.
3
Precisely.
years ago, I cheated on my wife with my producer.
Y'all, sorry, I'm gonna let longer clips play, but of course I have to give my commentary as well for me to be even be able to do this. When he comes out the gate saying I cheated with my producer, I do not like the way that that was phrased whatsoever. Now, technically, was her job description producer of the show? Yes.
But she was his employee.
An employee, and she is his employee. He literally owns, operates, runs, is one of the faces of the Try Guys. He is the position of authority.
Like, Try Guys, isn't it like their own business? Like, they have their own LLC?
Is the one at the end of the day.
Explain, what's that? My favorite creator or streamer said it's bad, so I believe them even if they're wrong.
Like
exactly.
The
it's much like people and like celebrities. Like, they just put people up on pedestals.
And she did not.
Don't put me on a pedestal.
Scandal that caused a lot of pain to a lot of people. I know that
unless you want to give me all your money, in which case, please.
Wife guy.
Kind of represented myself as a wife guy is maybe the understatement of the content creation.
That or go off with someone else says, don't ask questions, and they just assume, they just consume the product and get excited for the next product. That too as well.
And you, as a viewer, I know that I broke your trust. I betrayed my spouse, coworkers, friends, family.
I like how he said spouse instead of wife there, because he didn't want to add another clip to my wife. That's hilarious. Basil, what do you want, my love? Meow meow? It's time for cat pets. Time to pet the cat. Meow. 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 Laptop battery with no charge? Go put that thing on the charger, buddy. Meow. What's up, Basil? You just want love? You just want love? Meow. 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 Yeah, he wants the butt pats. He wants the butt pats. Even the big VTubers I watch, they're not digging into the opinions they have. Not dig into... yeah. They're just not good at what they do. Silent Hill, don't tell me it's going to take another half hour.
And I betrayed you.
It's interesting that he says I betrayed my spouse. And when we know the information that came out, that they are separated, that they're not in a relationship, and then we'll hear some more information later on.
Yeah, it's like your
Also,
ex-wife
important to note,
at this
I
point.
believe this was filmed after he did the interview with Ariel.
Yeah.
I know it's not just about cheating, that I was a company owner and having a relationship with a producer.
He does it, so he acknowledges company owner. I was a company owner, and then he says a producer. Yes, it's technically right, but it still conveys this idea.
He still needs to say my
high
employee.
level of power when
Because it's
she's
boring.
actually
Okay, it wasn't for
getting
you.
her
That's all you had to
paychecks
say.
from the
Yeah,
guy
the battery doesn't
who
want
is
to.
sleeping
It
with
is
her.
barely a
It
month
was
old.
understandably
Oh, your
messy
laptop
and
battery doesn't even want to charge?
devastating situation for everyone involved.
I would take that motherfucker back to the store and say, hey, give me a new one, please.
Finally, for the
I was the
first
cause of
time,
it.
this is him publicly taking responsibility 3 years later. Now, is there a time clock when someone can and should and would take responsibility on these things? No. The reality is, you know, I know that people on the internet want to like demand, you must give a response now. You must do it immediately. Right after, you know, the thing happens, you must say something immediately now. That's just not the way that real life works. And
Nope.
oftentimes I think that people can rush to make a statement or something to feed the demand from
Cross-country
the general
shipping, it'll
public
take
too
8
soon. It can
weeks.
cause
Oh,
even
that's
more
awful.
pain to people if they rush a statement.
And I can't change it. I can't change the past. I can own it,
Love you
accept
too.
it, and try to change how I show up differently in the future.
Oh my gosh.
It sounded like she wanted to vomit.
Y'all, I think we've
Oh.
officially entered Gulpgate. Listen, I know that this is getting a little petty. Who
American
cares?
product and you're
Gulp,
not
I'm just
American.
gonna say this, and they're literally stripping
Ah.
away our rights,
That's
our freedom
basically
of
because it's
speech.
not their
So
opinion at all. All of these content creators that make salt content, it's like they're going off of someone else's script. It's the reason I got out of it. It's way too oversaturated. Absolutely.
why would it strip away the freedom to gulp? When the husband cheats, we're gonna have some collective petty, okay? We are all in this economy. Are you kidding me?
I wanted to say that I'm sorry.
So I think it's good that he apologized to the viewers.
There's
but
a way
I would
to
like
be
see the apology
respectful when
to
you don't
Ariel.
like
One
something.
step is to
So many people just don't know how to be respectful.
publicly witness the pain of my partner, Ariel.
I hate everything about that phrase. I don't know. Are there therapists watching this? If there are mental health professionals or therapists in the chat, please chime in the chat. Am I out of line here to be very uncomfortable by him saying part of his apology is to witness Ariel's pain? Yes, you have to acknowledge the pain, but
I don't think we
he
have
is
to be
putting her
spectators
pain on
to
display.
somebody
She would
else's
agree to it.
grief.
I don't love the I'm turning this into a product though. He's
Yeah.
making content for a product to sell to the public. And
Yes.
I wish Ariel's getting all of that money. I think that he should give her all of the ad revenue.
He should.
This is a conversation.
Is he going to? Probably not.
In this video, it's painful at times. It's honest, vulnerable, brutal, but it's necessary for her to move forward, and I'm grateful for the chance to witness it.
That is wild to me. Whatever Ariel wants to do, Ariel can do.
Yeah.
It's almost like he caused her all of this pain, blew up her entire world, and now he gets to slide in and save her world for her.
Right.
I don't like that. Separate it for a second. You know how criminals, some of them will go back to the scene of the crime to kind of relive it and to relive the trauma that they caused on somebody else?
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Disappointed as we were that something so private and
He's a
painful came to the
criminal!
public
Going back to the crime of the
I
scene!
just need to reiterate that, okay? He took his affair out in the public. He
Yeah.
didn't keep it to some seedy motel on the corner of 8th and fuck off, you wife guy. He didn't do that. He took it
I love her.
I get why people were so outraged, and I understand that that is the reason that she can't move forward with any sort of public thing without addressing this.
I don't think that that's true, but we're gonna hear from her.
I know
But we're
that
gonna hear from her.
my perspective, I want to tell stories of curiosity.
I already had it installed, and all I needed to
wanna
do
tell
was
stories
open
of
it.
Curiosity and empathy.
And then I went
Look at
to
the banner
open
image
it,
that he's got
and it
on
was
the
like, nah,
channel.
I'm good.
Curiosity and empathy
I played
are
it literally
branding
yesterday.
and talking
You're gonna stop
points,
ranting because
okay?
you don't have the
He's selling
energy,
a
but
product.
yes.
Those are the
Internet
talking
people
points.
are not helpful for their opinions at all. Remember, it is theirs, so do not take it personally. You absolutely need to think for yourself. So many people are just like, oh my God, I heard this from so and so. Can you believe that? And they just take it as fact. And like, I think a lot of people genuinely need to re-examine the concept of hearsay and re-examine their relationship with what they deem as the truth. You don't get it. Is this his way of apologizing? Because it literally sounds like he's blaming someone else for his screw up. Well, yeah, this is supposed to be an apology video. This is supposed to be him launching his new podcast with his, I guess, still his spouse. I guess they did not get divorced, which is wild to me if they didn't get divorced, because he's saying my spouse. He's not saying my ex-wife. He's not saying my previous partner. He's saying my spouse. And if he's genuinely still in a marriage with this woman, I feel really bad for Ariel. She has gone through a lot of shit on the internet. Like, people are not respectful or kind. The apology does not sound sincere at all. You're absolutely right. It doesn't.
Join me for this conversation with Ariel Fulmer.
No sorrow there. Exactly.
After Ned finished weaving through his justifications for why this comeback makes sense, he finally rolled the podcast interview with Ariel.
People ask me, like, do you forgive Ned for what he did? And
I hope you say no.
I mean, the answer is no.
And while yes, I reserve
Thank
the
God.
right to change my mind at any point in time, at this moment, I'm just kind of feeling like using his wife to sensationalize.
It sounds
the
forced
trauma
and arrogant.
he caused
Absolutely.
her. Feels like truly a new rock bottom for toxic, mediocre man influencer culture. Honestly, this comment said it best. Quote, 2014 to 2022, Ned has no personality, so he uses his wife to gain clout. 2025, Ned has no personality, so he uses his ex-wife to gain clout, all to promote a product. And that just gives me ew. But you know, he's allowed to do this. She's allowed to appear on it if she wants to. And there can be good
I don't know who
things
you
that
are.
we can
Fuck off. Don't call
learn
me.
from these types of open conversations happening.
You agree to a podcast, I'd dip and kick them out if they're still there. Exactly! I'm sorry, why would you even want to go on the internet and tell everybody all about this? I think something... we need to know less about each other.
Things published on September 16th, highlighting the trauma.
And you
I have a
looked over at me
voicemail? Congratulations.
with this look on your face, and
Oh.
and
Okay.
it was like the veil just fell. Just
The veil fell. Mm?
wildly guilty look on your face, like you wanted to tell me something.
And this new podcast being framed as, you know, like rock
Absolutely
bottom,
ridiculous.
complete with like silly pop art branding well in advance, just makes this entire situation he caused seem
Congratulations,
so
you won.
unserious at this point. Like the term that
Yep,
he's, like,
it's just a
using, like,
spam call.
surviving rock bottom is usually reserved for people who have fallen, you know, victim to situations outside of their control. I feel like
Yeah.
surviving.
If
is
this,
generating
I'm sorry, if
the
this is what you believe is genuinely your rock bottom, I don't give a fuck. There are so many people that their rock bottom is literally being homeless, not being able to feed themselves, being overdrafted, being in tens of thousands of dollars of debt. Like, why is this your rock bottom? That is so arrogant. That is so disrespectful.
that he's a victim, and typically I hear surviving rock bottom in reference, you know, to people struggling with the disease of addiction or substance abuse or experiencing homelessness.
Nope.
Not a
It says out of their control. However, if anyone knows anything about marriage, you can always control your own actions. Exactly. In a marriage, it is two parts. You and your partner. If you do anything that affects your partner, you are responsible. I don't know. There are many reasons why I am divorced. I know a lot about marriage. I know it's not easy, and I know the average individual is not ready for that kind of commitment.
Ned pushed a flurry of PR pieces out through outlets
Oh,
like
I'm
People
sure.
Magazine and TMZ to accomplish a few things at once. To first announce the show, announce their
course.
separation,
Fucking
and
disgusting.
try to repair Ned's image, all in just a matter of a day or two, which I don't necessarily think the repair on his image is happening anytime soon.
Nope.
Now, just before the episode released, TMZ wrote, quote, "Sources close to the former couple tells us they are no longer together romantically. We're told they will have an open discussion about where they stand in their relationship on his newly announced podcast, Rock Bottom, on Wednesday." Way to get the talking points in. And then
God.
there's, People Magazine kind of making me throw up a little bit in my mouth.
Fucking
with, quote,
disgusting.
"Ned cares deeply for Ariel, and they are working on something new," making it sound like the two of them were working on this podcast together, like the whole show. I don't know, maybe somehow she's a producer and getting the money.
I hope
on her
so.
if She is. But a spokesperson for Fulmer told People on Tuesday, September 16th, they even traveled to Greece this summer together with their 2 children. The spokesperson exclusively tells
Ooh.
People. So this is basically, they were cushioning the podcast before it came out. They
Yeah.
wanted, or Ned wanted, somebody wanted the public, the people, via People, to feel like, oh, Ned and Ariel are great
Doing
friends.
better.
They get along. She's not upset. There's no pain. It's a very PR strategy move.
It is.
Up, down, sideways, left, and right. People Magazine even published an exclusive interview with Ned to promote his new podcast, where he says a few things that stood out to me as, sus. First of all, he says, quote, "I started to want to create and miss making things. I mean, I'm the type of person that be in a community theater show getting paid nothing. I just love it. So why don't you do that then?" Men and their podcasts, they love it. They're going to keep doing it. Or, as this comment put it plainly, quote, "Monetizing your cheating scandal is crazy
It
work. I wish
is.
the best for Ariel and their kids, but woof, this is cringe face emoji." Let's dive deeper into parts of this podcast with support in
Please.
our hearts, always for Ariel, and probably a deep side eye of skepticism for Ned, but
Yup.
openness for second chances. She's willing to give him one in her own way. We can obviously do the same.
Can we?
Well, here we are.
Back
Back at
again.
it again.
There is
I hate
the
you.
worst humming sound going on in this, like this ooh sound. It is awful. It is so bad. I'm gonna EQ it so that you don't have to listen to that, but it is terrible.
Is it strange to think that people are watching this and listening to it rather than just being in like a therapy setting?
Oh heck yeah. It's terrifying.
I can't imagine being in her position,
I
right?
can't.
She was victimized by his infidelity.
And
him
he's
doing
gonna do it
publicly,
again.
And him turning it into this public spectacle. And him doing the wife guy thing and all over the place. Just wifing all over your face constantly. He is purely, completely, utterly, and totally at fault for all of this now. And she just looks very uncomfortable, but this is also very brave of her.
Yeah.
If she feels like that she needed to do this. The issue
Right.
that I have with Ned, not Ariel, is
See you
I
soon,
would've
buddy.
liked to have seen this with an actual therapist there. A third party present to be asking Ariel the questions versus him, the guy who betrayed her, being the one asking her these questions. Because that in itself feels like there's a power dynamic still at play there.
Yeah.
Like standing up and walking out of this room. Absolutely.
Same.
Being like, same. Like,
Ah!
alright, y'all, I am in a mood. You know exactly what that means. Petty swoop is gonna come out. Serious swoop is gonna come out.
It is a terrible idea for a podcast. You were absolutely correct. I didn't thankfully know anything about the Hawktua thing, but she absolutely got popular for no reason. And I think that a lot of people 10, 15 years ago that would have gone viral on the internet now were just on Ellen, and it was like a 5-minute spectacle, and they were on with the rest of their life. I don't think that Ellen was the best way to get rid of those people, but I think Ellen did get rid of them very efficiently, for sure.
Reflective swoop's gonna come out, perspective swoop's gonna come out, devil's advocate swoop's gonna come out. Every iteration that you have ever known me,
It's gonna come
iteration of
out.
me is probably gonna show up today. Strap on, buckle your seatbelts, kids.
That's what it's like. Having borderline personality disorder, like one day you're gonna get this version of me, one day you're gonna get this version of me, one day you're gonna get this version of me, and it's rough. I know exactly what she means. You're gonna get every iteration of me today.
I feel like this is a necessary thing.
Yeah, we've kind of been just keeping our lives very private for the last 3 years.
Which is smart. Why are you
Sort of
back?
hiding from the world.
We have been hiding. We've been
Your
hiding
wife
from the
has
world.
that.
It makes me feel sad.
I know exactly
that
how she feels.
Ariel has been, and maybe I'm just kind of speculating. She's been in this position where she feels like she has to do anything, and that's okay.
And that's okay. It can be both.
It can be both.
As she just said.
You know, some days are really sad because I feel the loss.
Yeah.
Other days, our kids are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
And I mean, they're worth every cent we've spent on therapy.
Oh.
It's very strange living and having a marriage while also having that be so like public facing.
Fuck off.
Did you ever feel that there was these like layers of like the public facing you versus the real you?
That was always a struggle for me because I felt like I wanted the two to be the same. I always wanted to be one whole person, and I didn't want to be like an actor on camera and then another person in my real life, you know. And that's the funny thing about like being a YouTuber or being an influencer. People expect you to be one person.
Diagnosed with BPD
That
a
is very
year
true.
ago. I have suspected I had BPD for a very long time. Being borderline, as far as I can remember, since my early teens, it's not something that I would wish on anyone.
It is very true. Like I said earlier, but there is an element, especially as you like get, more people watching and following and stuff, and you have safety concerns. And so for me, that was something that I had very early on, safety concerns and just literally anything. And I was warned about stuff before I ever started making content. I was warned from the beginning. And I think it's because, I came from the entertainment industry. I came from the music industry. And that was something that was ingrained in me immediately, that you need to separate the personal you to keep yourself safe.
Absolutely.
And so I think it's harder for creators, influencers who don't have any type of separation whatsoever, especially when they put their relationships. But Ned Fulmer did the wife guy thing, and it was part of the brand, and they were like, well, this is working really well. It's getting the clicks and the likes and the views. And she gets pulled into this, and it sounds like she didn't ever really want to, but that is the nature of everything. We see Chapel Roan talk about this, like, look, this is the project. Chapel Roan is a project. And then I have my personal private life. Chapel Roan's very much like, don't approach me on the streets. I am living my life as a human being here, and then I put on Chapel Roan, and I do the Chapel Roan hair, I put on the Chapel Roan makeup, and that is a separate thing.
Yeah.
And I think that is healthy for
It's
most
not
people
pleasant
to
for her,
have
but
that
you do
type
your
of
best to help where you
separation.
can.
And that
That's
also keeps
very
their
kind
social
of you,
relationships
and I
at
hope she
bay, which is
appreciates it.
also
I'm sure she
healthy for the
does.
fans, the viewers, whatever. It's
But
important to have, I
going
think,
through
boundaries.
borderline personality disorder alone can feel like you are going crazy. It can feel like you are completely delusional and you don't have anyone else around to help like ground you or center you. It can be very, very difficult alone. So I'm very grateful that she has someone in her life that does care and that does help the best that you can.
And I wish that Ariel had been given the opportunity to have those types of boundaries as well.
In your real life and on the internet. And then when you're not, then it's like, well, you're lying, But I don't know, what do you think?
Well, it's ironic.
And that's not true. It's absolutely not true.
It's
the
not.
Chapel Roan is a great example. Chapel Roan is not a liar because she has her private personal life, her personal whatever that is. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to look into it because it doesn't matter. That is her
Exactly.
private personal life. She's allowed to have her boundaries.
That's how I feel about VTubers, and I think that anybody that puts on any kind of persona or fursona does deserve to have their own life be private. There's a reason we put on a costume. There's a reason we put on these airs, and we have this separation from reality, and it is a way to cope with reality. We are not here to talk about all of the actual issues. There is a separation for a reason.
She's not a liar if she's not, going to a restaurant acting like Chaperone in the restaurant. That doesn't make her.
She's not gonna put on drag and go to a restaurant for her everyday life.
It's like the things that consistently drew people in were adorable family posts or talking about my wife, and then producers lean into that and like craft situations for me. And I don't know, over time, it felt super pigeonholed and just like I had to fulfill this one like quadrant in a foursome. It's very hard to like be a full person with nuance on the internet. There's always sort of a performance layer.
Always a performance layer. So it's all about the money.
So what are you gonna do now that you're back on the internet?
It's a great question. I, for a long time, didn't want to return to the internet. And as time has moved on, I have a desire to create and to tell stories, but I don't really want it to be about myself as a character or myself or my relationship or my personal life.
At all.
You know, I've always been drawn to things that make people curious and
Making people curious. Remember what I said forever ago? That is the marketing brand, right? And listen, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna launch a podcast and launch a new product and have your comeback, he's allowed that second chance as a human being, right? We don't condemn people all the way into the oblivion. Some people we do. Okay, Andrew Tate is on the list. It's not gonna happen, but you know, a girl can dream. But he is delivering the talking points. He's delivering the talking points, and then she's going to deliver some talking points. I hope she takes them for half. Okay, girl.
I hope she takes them for more than half.
I don't know. I see myself more as like a host and more as just a vehicle for other people's stories. My past, like connect with people and empathize with people. What?
I don't know. I'm just, you think you're interesting enough?
No, I don't.
You think other people?
I think other people would be interesting, and then that's.
I love that she's like, do you think you're interesting enough? Because no.
Regardless of what I think I don't want to talk about my personal life or my family. Like I want to keep our children out of the spotlight. I want to keep our dating lives private. Like it's
our
not
dating
a good
lives
idea.
private,
It's
which means they're not
at least,
together
but
anymore.
I think also in general, to sort of make your whole life your brand.
Boundaries are good for them. Boundaries are good for the audience.
Yep.
It's good for everybody.
It
Because
is.
there's one thing I noticed is that people really seem to care about the train wreck that I caused.
Would you say that was your rock bottom? Have you hit your rock bottom? Or do you think?
I hope so. Yeah. Yeah.
I
I'd say my
hope
rock
so.
bottom was-
I wonder if she was asked to ask him. I wonder if he said, okay, at some point towards the end of it, ask me if I've hit rock bottom. Get that talking point in there.
Ah! Okay, so for you, video games is your escape from your life, from real life problems, where you've shown your face online, you've never used your real name, have a legal alias, but online or in game I show a different personality. It's just painful. Yeah, I mean, I've been on the internet since I was a preteen, and I've gone by many different names, many different personas, role-playing games in the past. I've affected a lot of people, hopefully for the better. But I've always used the internet as an escape from reality. I don't come to the internet to look at news. I don't come to the internet to think about all of the terrible things going on in this universe. I come to the internet to escape from reality. And I do miss the part of the internet that was just the weirdos, that was just the people that weren't really accepted by society. Now literally everyone is on it, and it bothers the fuck out of me.
The podcast name in there.
My rock bottom was, being in a. I think the moment for me is you like sent me a text that night that was like, I don't think we can get past this. And it's just sort of like my whole world crashed. I was like, oh, like what I did was unforgivable. And there's.
Yeah.
I don't think I slept that night. Are we together?
We are not together. We live separately. We are devoted co-parents to our two beautiful, beautiful children.
So again, remember, what he did left her now to be a single mom.
Yeah.
Are we dating other people?
I mean, I'm open to dating other people. I mean, yes, we are dating other people. Yeah.
He didn't answer that question. He asked, are we dating other people? She answers it. He didn't answer it.
So what's next for you? I know that, you're a creative person, that you've been doing a bunch throughout your career, and it's kind of like, it must be exciting to kind of be like a solo artist now.
Yeah. I mean, these last 3 years have given me a lot of time to like kind of express what I love. And I've gone back to pottery, which is something
In
that
game, you're a lot more
good for
loose
her.
and relaxed, more social.
We love a creative
Exactly.
outlet.
More
I'm gonna finish this part of the
professional
doc out with just
and stuff
her
depending on what
sharing
you're
a little bit
doing.
of what she's
Exactly.
gonna do next, and literally whatever she does, if you come across it, support it.
I've been spending a lot of time in my own studio, and I'm starting up my own business. I know. Yeah, and we'll see where it takes me.
We're here to support it.
In
We
your
love
real
that
life,
for
you
her.
work hard and your
I feel
body
like
is
sometimes,
suffering.
and
I'm
we don't have
always
to split it, but it
frustrated.
is a valid reason.
I
I feel
know
like sometimes
exactly how you
people who
feel.
are
With my life, I deal with chronic pain. I deal with a lot of mental health issues. I do put the thing borderline personality disorder down there so that people know I can fly off the handle if you say something at me that pisses me off. I can very easily flip a switch,
on the
so
internet.
to speak.
There is another standard of beauty for people who are on the internet.
Yes.
And I don't want to hold myself to that standard anymore.
Good for her. There is another standard for people who are on the internet.
Yep.
For women in particular, you're too thick, you're too thin, you're too this size, you're too not enough this size. Your teeth don't look this way. Your teeth look too much this way. Your skin is too much this. Your skin is not enough this. Your makeup is this. Your makeup is not this. Your wardrobe is this. Your wardrobe's not this. You got a wrinkle. Did you get work done? Did you not get work done? I love your work. I hate your work. There's so many dynamics that are just put upon public figures, in particular women,
Yep.
that are so fucking insane. No one holds their friends and family to those standards in private. People,
Nope.
you know, behind the keyboards who are shaming women for the way they look. The standards that some people can hold women in the public eye, the standards that they can hold them to, they would never hold themselves to those standards. Never. But for some reason, they feel like they can just do that to women and to people online, period. Again, boundaries. Boundaries are so important.
And I don't want to hold myself to that standard anymore. I'm going to be 40 this year, and I want to look at myself in the mirror, and I want to say, fuck yeah. I don't want to look at myself in the mirror and be like, oh my God, are people going to notice that I don't look like I'm 30 anymore? Are you?
This is what I'm talking about. This is why for like a very long time, I did like a whole rant in the Katy Perry thing. And a lot of y'all were like, oh, could you clip that out and put it on social media? I'll put it up somewhere. It was this rant about I am so fucking tired of watching women being shamed for getting older. And this is a thing that has been in the entertainment industry since the literal dawn of time. Women have been made to feel like we expire after we reach whatever magical age the Hollywood or the public has decided women are no longer valid. How dare women survive this life? And they're not even public figures. Women are shamed who literally like work at the bank. They don't do this to men. And it's often coming from other women that they're shaming women. That's the thing. When I look at a woman, I will never think, how dare you stay alive? How dare you manage to navigate this life and survive everything that you have survived to continue to be here? Ariel is worried about feeling like shit. So much so, she said this is one of the number 2 reasons why she doesn't, for right now, want to do stuff in the public eye, because she doesn't want to be held to an impossible beauty standard. How fucking sad is that? How dare she survive? She has so much to offer this world, so much to give this world, if she chooses to. If you see someone shaming a woman for their age, call them the fuck out. That's how I feel about it.
People are going to think that I look old? Are people going to think that that this is bad or this is bad or this is bad? I love looking in the mirror and being like, you know what? I look great. You know?
Yeah.
Like, good.
Yeah.
It's a refreshing place to be. Huh?
It's so great. It's so great. Like,
Meowdy! Hello, Elk. How are you?
I don't want to look in the mirror and be like, I don't look good enough. I don't love that place. And I think that being a public person, that you sort of have to look at yourself that way, or at least that was my experience, and I choose not to do that.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are
I'm
your
so
hopes and
proud
dreams
of
for the
her.
future?
Like, she's really come
generally
far,
want
and I hope that her children are doing well, and I hope that her children aren't exposed to all of the nonsense. Right now, we are watching The Internet's Most Hated Man Returns. The try guy, Ned Fulmer, the wife guy who cheated on his wife, came back to the internet with a podcast. His first episode was with his ex-wife, and he basically he does take accountability. He does apologize, but it's done surrounding a lot of other PR nonsense that really bothers me. And I think that if they genuinely wanted to heal and get past it, they would have done it in private. I think that they did do it in private in the last 3 years, but I don't think that they needed to have a podcast about her. I think that they only used that so that he could get more money and more notoriety, so more people would talk about it. And that's why I'm watching somebody else and not his podcast. I'm not going to watch his podcast. I'm not going to give him the money.
What do you hope
I
for
refuse.
each of us?
I'm not going to give him the
I just
views.
want each of us to grow.
But if you like documentary
makes me happy.
styles, if you like
And I want for you
reaction
to feel like you
content,
can
I
be
think
who you are, and
Swoop is a
I want the same for
great,
myself.
great
That's what I
woman,
hope for
and
us
she
is
does a lot of
have
great
a
documentaries,
parenting
and she
curriculum
tries to
based on
take things
laughter
from all
and respect
perspectives.
and honesty.
She doesn't view it in
And I hope
one
that for them as well.
perspective.
And Ned closes it out, the sales pitch for the rest of the podcast, essentially.
Thank you again to Ariel. Thank
Now
you for
he's
your honesty,
smiling.
your vulnerability, your
He wasn't
directness.
smiling in the intro, now
This
he's smiling in the
truly meant a lot.
outro.
Thank you for watching.
I wish the best for Ariel, for sure. Ned,
Yes.
you guys can decide if you're going to watch his podcast in the future or not. I personally don't really have any interest.
I will not.
But I don't wish, anything bad for him. They have children together, and people do deserve second chances. She seems to be willing to, obviously, she's giving
Give him
one,
a second
not
chance.
in the realm of a romantic relationship, but they're co-parenting. So here's his pitch.
Next week, I'm excited to not be the subject of the episode. I'll be having a conversation with Lara Love Hardin. She is a mother who overcame a battle with heroin addiction and eventually was a Oprah book club bestseller, and you're not going to want to miss it. So see you next week, and take care.
Oh, and then we've got a snappy little song. We got a snappy song and the photo shopping shit and the sales pitch, and now we're on to product. Good for Ned, but more so, most importantly, good for Ariel, and I hope this was healing for her. Well, that was the long
Her dancing to it.
of Try Guy Ned, and it certainly felt like a rock bottom moment for the internet's most dragged husband of all time. Even more than Matt and Abby husband Matt. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Who's
it
Matt?
Was a hard
Oh, wait,
watch.
that's that TikTok couple, isn't it? Matt and Abby. I think... Stop putting up those doctor's appointments. Shut up. Alright. Let me see what else I can get into while we wait for Silent Hill F to finish, because apparently it's still not freaking done. I love Marine.
Hello Gucci, I am a new designer coming into the fashion world. Today I bring you a groundbreaking
Sleep
fashion.
anywhere
Sleep
dress.
Anywhere dress. Didn't get your morning coffee on the way to work? No problem. Just sleep on the sidewalk. Don't like riding the subway? Just take a nap. Need to kill some time? Just go on purchase. Now I know your concern. Some of you might think that's too embarrassing. No problem. Bring your husband. With your husband, you can both sleep anywhere you want. You can take a nap during your Zoom meeting while you're walking in the park, even when you're shopping. We also have mini tents for your head if the sun too intense. Whether you're in Asia, Hawaii, or Switzerland, sleep wherever you want. And that Gucci is sleep everywhere. Can I have a Gucci deal, please? Hello, Gucci.
Can I have a Gucci deal, please? Emotional damage. Yeah, I think it's the same guy.
Fortnite. It's a Survivor song.
Ooh, okay.
Check it out.
Ooh! That's so good. I don't want to watch an ad. Oh, that's very pretty. Oh.
wish you had a pocket knife to cut this tag.
Oh, I have one in my pocket.
No way.
I have everything in my pockets. I'm always prepared.
I wish you had some food. I could really go for a steak right now.
Oh, I have a steak in my pocket.
What?
Yeah, I have everything in my pockets. I'm always prepared.
Why do you have a steak in your pocket?
Would you like a side of mac and cheese?
Oh, now I have a side dish too.
I have everything in my pockets. I'm always prepared.
I wish you brought my dog in your pocket. He would have loved this part.
Oh, I have your dog in my pocket.
What do you mean you have my dog in your pocket?
Oh my god.
I'm always prepared.
Is that my dog?
Come on, Sprinkles, come on.
Oh my god! How do you have my dog in your pocket?
I have everything in my pockets. I'm always prepared.
Well, if you have everything in your pocket, why don't you pull out my dad who left me as a kid?
Oh, I have it in my pocket. Let me get it.
Wait, what?
Come on, John, you can do it.
Is that my dad? I can see the light. Oh my god, it's my dad!
Hey, sweetheart, long time no see.
Dad,
What the fuck?
I didn't leave. I was in your boyfriend's pocket.
I have everything in my pockets. I'm always prepared.
Well, can I have some gum? Because my breath kind of stinks.
Oh, I don't have gum.
What?
What? That's so stupid.
It's been a while since I've done regular maintenance on my Lego refrigerator, and it's showing. This door won't quite close all the way. Time to do some troubleshooting. At first I thought it was because the party
Why
was
ain't
being
this
a little
ads?
too rowdy,
I don't
so
have
I don't think that's the
ads.
case.
Don't
I mean,
worry.
there's a cellist here. How many raucous parties have you been to where there's a cello? Maybe these condiment shelves are blocking it? Nope. Maybe these chicken wing flower pots are a little too close to the edge. Get out of there. That's not it either. So I think what's happening is that the door to our crisper drawer / swimming pool comes out a little too far. I think there might be stuff stuck under there. So let's just pull this out. I don't remember how I built this. But it's pretty sturdy though. This is why you need to regularly clean out your fridge, because now I'm gonna have to take these doors off. Take the other door off.
Fuck,
and
ow.
Carefully remove this roof. I hope this isn't disturbing the party. You guys good? They didn't say anything. And now I think I'm gonna have to separate it right there. Usually a brick separator is all I need to take apart models, but sometimes we pull out the metal tools. Please consult your parents or a certified lumberjack before using a sharp chisel. We should be able to get right in there. Whack. We just need it started. And now we'll just drag a brick separator, loosening it up as we go. Fun fact, this advice applies 1-to-1 to real refrigerators too. And then we should be able to just peel this. That wasn't right. My grandfather was literally a refrigerator repairman. I should be better at this.
I'm late on the
There we
read,
go.
probably.
Oh, there's a lot of water trapped back here. And also, Garrett the carrot? How long have you been back there? I'm sorry about that, man. Let's put you back with the
That's
We
so
built a
neat.
quick dehumidifier to clear out some of this moisture, but it was taking too long, so I just end up dumping it.
Oh, on the
out.
sleeper
And now we
dude?
put
I
it
don't
all
know.
back together. Carefully. Perfect. Doors and the roof. Taking care once more to be very gentle. And now finally our refrigerator doors should close flush. I'd say it's as good as new, but I just noticed the ice dispenser is dispensing black and orange ice, and that can't be right. I'm not done with this yet. Yeah!
Bro, Chinese scientists.
Hey, I know you guys close in a couple minutes, but could I place an order?
Yeah, of course. What can I get you?
I was just wondering if I could.
Hi, it's 9:58. Can I still order? Oh yeah, of course. What can I get for you? Can I have 2 large
You're a
cheese
repairman?
pizzas, please? Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good. What time do you guys close tonight?
We close in about like 5 minutes.
Oh, perfect. All right. Can I get 4 large hard ice cream shakes? Can I get...
Hey, I know it's 8:59 and you guys close at 9 o'clock, but can I have a giant Italian?
I would love a giant Italian sub right now. I love Jersey Mike's.
Giant club soap.
Hey, I know you guys close in 2 minutes, but can I please place an order?
Yeah, of course. What can I get you?
Can I actually get...
Hey, I know you guys.
With Prime Big Deal Day.
Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes.
No.
Yes or no? No.
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes.
Ah.
Yes or no?
I see him doing all like this in a car.
What are your qualifications?
Well, I attended Juilliard. I'm a graduate of the Harvard Business School. I travel quite extensively. I lived through the Black Plague, and I had a pretty good time during that. I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. Now, what do you think? You think I'm qualified?
Yeah. I need to watch Beetlejuice too. I haven't watched that yet.
I have a samurai sword that my family's had for a long, long time.
Ooh.
This is very interesting.
Watch this man get stunned after the expert reveals a shocking truth about his katana.
Do you know much about it at all?
No, it's just from my grandfather. He picked it up during the war, and I really don't know anything more than that.
It definitely looks Japanese. Any idea what you're looking to get?
I mean a giant Italian sub sandwich.
Made in southern Japan.
But I could go for Jolt right now. He might be asleep though.
Determined that this whole package was from the early 1800s. This is very interesting. It's a hidden coin pocket. These are very rare to find intact. Unfortunately, somebody put some reproductions in here and obviously kept the real gold. Because of the rarity of this makes this set very highly collectible.
How collectible?
Well, this thing would be worth an easy $8,000.
That being said, I've got to make some money. I'd like to give you 4.
Could you come up a little bit more than 4?
Tell you what, I'll do 5.
5 seems fair. I have a samurai sword that my family's had.
That's
for a
so
long, long
cool.
Why don't we push our separate marital beds together tonight?
But George, why? All right, it's a special night.
I love this woman.
I'll allow you to peek at my clavicle. What if we bring another woman into the bedroom?
No, God, weird,
George, you're just built like a Buick.
Truly a triumph of American engineering. About once a week, I get drunk, call my son a sissy, and scream at my wife until I pass out. And that's sex to me. You know what they say? Behind every successful man is a wife who obeys. Why don't we push our...
What happened?
Welcome, Strawhead.
Oh my God.
Excuse me?
Ready to be part. Why did soldiers love?
Nope.
Harry? Yes, sir.
Take your blindfold off, please.
Ooh, blind date.
Watch how he reacts for number 1. Okay, so this is where things get. See? Contestant number 1. Now, Yasmin, everything I've said to you, forget about it.
Why don't you suck toes?
But Yasmin, you see, you're not giving anything. You ain't even got your toes out.
You're not giving me energy.
Can I be real with you, Yasmin?
No, you call me baby and then you're switching up on me.
Look, baby.
I love
baby,
this.
We're already arguing and I don't even know what you look like.
All right, Harry.
Yes.
What you don't know, brother, is we are actually the ones taking out the girls.
I'll leave my Chloe alone then, please.
10 push-ups right now, Chloe's gone.
You don't know what I've just done for you. They've just told me to do 10 push-ups to make sure you stay, and I did it for you.
We have decided that we want you to vote out number 2.
No! Oh, God. Contestant number 2, you've been voted out by, not me.
But not me.
So if you don't mind coming around so I can see what could have been my future. Oh, my fucking days! Are you not dumb? Oh, my God.
Amazing.
Okay.
Oh, my God, you are stunning.
You're alright.
You're right, yeah.
You're alright. Alright, let me check on my game. I'll be right back. Okay, so I did test the game out a little bit previously. So we've got, we're gonna do story and story, and I do want to do, this is absolutely adorable, I gotta say, I love it, but we're gonna use the normal, we're gonna use the base. And while the cutscene plays, I'm gonna eat a little food.
私は一人でも全然寂しくないの。仲間外れなんか気にしないもん。
ひなこ、お友達のところに遊びに行ったんじゃなかったの？
男の子と遊ぶ子はおままごとに入れてあげないだって。
じゃあお姉ちゃんと一緒におままごとしよっか。
本
お待たせ。お姉ちゃん、
うん
何かいいことでもあった？
昔を思い出してた。お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。
ひなこ、私ね。
これお姉ちゃんにあげる。
綺麗だわ。ありがとう。
Welcome, Rin! Sure is.
ひなこ、親に向かってその言い草は何だ。
お父さん、やめてください。
中子があんなにも高校娘なのに、どうして妹の前は何もかも正反対なんだ。どこ行く？話はまだ終わってないぞ、ひなこ。
お父さん、ひなこだって分かってくれてますよ。
分かってたらどうしてあの態度になるんだ。これも全部お前がひなこをずっと甘やかしてきたからだろう。
ひなこ、 お父さんはね、あなたのためを思って
友達のとこ行ってくる。
早めに帰っておいでね。
Oh. We can now play. We are heading down the
待ってた
mountain.
まるか。そんなこと。
Okay, we got some issues with the graphics. We have some while in full screen mode. Okay, windowed. Not in full screen mode. I want VSync on because if I'm having screen tearing, that's kind of necessary. Okay, we're in windowed. Okay, Alt Enter. VSync on. Thank you. And we're gonna do... Oh, you have to be full screen to have VSync on. That's my issue. Okay. Lord have mercy. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. I have not seen Shift at Midnight. I think you recommended it to me. I know I saw you playing the demo. No. This was my test. I guess I can overwrite this.
神様、私はどうしたら。
This game looks really pretty. When I was testing it out, I really, really liked the way it looked. A woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashion for young women so pure they even make flowers blush. Drinking at this time of day? Yeah, take it! Pick it up! Ooh, is that a mooncake? No, it's a pot. Okay. It looks like it was a mooncake. I want a rabbit mooncake so bad. There's a company named Sakurako that does really, really, really nice like Japanese seasonal treats, like snacks. It's like a monthly subscription box. You can either buy it in 3-month, 6-month, or 12-month increments. And one day when I have over $100 to just toss out the wind, I will absolutely be buying that subscription box. I did buy a blind box Miku. I think it's a plush and not a figure, if I remember correctly. But I really hope I get the one I want. When it gets delivered, I'll be sure to put some pictures of what I pull in my Discord. Speaking of Discord, if you are not already added to my Discord server, the link is going to be down below in my card. Otherwise, you also can use !Discord to check the link yourself. If the invite does not work, please let me know and I will update the link. Meowdy! Yes, please redeem your daily check-ins, please. I do have a daily check-in redeem. Meowdy. And every time I will say meowdy. I will say hello. Meow meow. Serious issues in Ebisugalka. Starting around May, Ebisugalka began seeing a high number of small earthquakes. The Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division predicts that there will be even more in the future. Residents remain on edge, fearful that these may be early warning signs of a larger earthquake. I want cake now. Earthquake yet to come. Meow meow. Meowdy, Ren. I saw your email. Thanks for stopping by, friend. Rumors that these events are being caused by Inari-sama's curse have been spreading among the more religiously minded of the elderly population. However, the Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division is urging residents to treat such rumors as superstition and instead prepare for any potential disasters ahead. Bow, bow, bow. I have my chat on my phone now instead of you need to go to bed? Go to bed. Enjoy your night. Get some good sleep. Oh, I thought that was something I could interact with. It's not. Okay. Truck is blocking the road.
すいません。運転手さんいませんか？
No one's in the bus. Or the truck. Yeah, we do need to find another way around. What are we gonna do? Do we have a map? We do have a map. Okay, so we can't go through where the truck is, so we need to go. There we go. Ooh, there's a little rabbit on the side of that house. Okay, let me not get distracted by the cute rabbit. Okay, we have to go straight. And like,
この先に抜け道があったはず。
there's a shortcut up ahead? Okay. Those are nice plants. Yikes. Alright, real quick. Go. Through. Thank you. Please? Oh, I have to press up, not left. Rude. Oh, maybe I can't add more tags. Maybe I have too many tags on my stream. I was trying to add Japanese and English subs, but it's fine. Okay, so we came out on that end. Nothing there. Is that a... Yeah, washing machine. Okay. Bike. Oh.
裏切り者。
What?
サクコ。どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
車が道を塞いでてさ。
千鶴や？
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
うん。じゃあね。
裏切り者。
Traitor? I don't know what that means. What did we do? Sakuko. Okay. One of my friends. She's always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. Her father is the head priest of the Senensugi shrine in town. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms during the New Year celebrations. We also have some information about my family members. I can only have 10 total. That sounds about right. Kinuta Junko, my older sister. She's one of the prettiest and kindest people I know, and there's nothing she can't do. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me ever since the day I was born, until she left to get married. Is it like that because she did that to her own journal? Or is it damage? I'm gonna assume that was intentional. Shimizu Kanta, my father. When I first learned of the term patriarchal husband, and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, he was the first person to come to mind. Dad barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning, but if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. And once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at Mom, throws things around, and even hits us. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else get to see his quiet, calm side? If it meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in that house, I'd happily let myself be taken away. Mom, my mother, Shimizu Kimi. If I had to choose one word to describe her, it would be pitiful. She's the one who bears the brunt of my father's violent moods and malicious abuse. When I was younger, she used to protect me from him, so I didn't hate her back then. But maybe I do hate her now, even as my father screams in her face, throws bowls at her, and sends her out for alcohol late at night. She remains ever loyal to him. I just will not accept her way of life. Me, Shimizu Hinako. There's not a single extraordinary thing about me, except maybe being tall for a girl my age. I used to be in track and field, which is probably why I'm better at sports than most girls. I guess I got used to running around a lot when I was a kid since I preferred playing with the boys. I will admit I can be stubborn, quite stubborn at times. I don't like accepting things that other people decide for me, even if it's the right thing to do. More than once I've rebelled and made the wrong decision, only to regret it later. I live in the small rural town of Ibisugaoka. Before the war, the town was lively due to an influx of people coming for the coal mines and dam construction going on in the northern mountains. After the dam construction finished and the coal mine closed down, it just became a sad little town. The grand iron bridge that connects the town to the nearby city is the only reminder of this sorry town's former glory. Wow. Inari-sama. Ibisugaoka is composed mostly of Inara-sama's believers. There are statues of Inara-sama all over town. My elderly neighbors treat them with great respect and worship them. Inari-sama, also referred to as O-Inari-sama, is a goddess that puts old unusable tools to rest. They are known for their offerings preference of abura, aged tofu, pierced through with an old needle. It seems like other towns don't have these customs, though. I'm guessing they might be something special only we do for Inara-sama here in Ibisugaoka. Hope you enjoyed that little reading. I hope you guys like my voice. If you don't like my voice, you can leave expeditiously. Thank you. Okay. I need to remember where I'm supposed to go. Okay, we've got a missing persons report. That's upsetting. Who would tear that off? Huh. In my opinion, you can absolutely walk through that, but whatever. Oh, there's someone down there. Do we want to read the journal before we talk to him? Iwai? Shu? Shu's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. We've been having playdates for as long as I can remember. When we played make-believe space wars, we'd call each other partner, and for some reason it stuck. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on each other when they're not the same gender, but never Shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was the only one who understood my feelings and stood by me. Understood my feelings the most and stood by me. My stream is struggling. Gotcha. Let me check that real quick. Okay, my kilobytes per second is fine. Is it the graphics? Because I can change the graphics. I can turn the graphics down. Because I have it on my phone here.
なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
I'll fix it after this cutscene.
受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら、俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ。
シュウ君、お待たせ。ひなこもいたんだ。
リンコ。
何の話をしてたの？
いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな？ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね？サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？言ってないよ。証文あんなら出してみろ。いいこと聞いた。これからはサクコに貸すとき消しゴムであっても証文書かせるから。そんな意地悪言わないでよ。ねえねえ、昨日のラジオ聞いた？聞いた。でも途中で寝ちゃった。まったく、サクコお子様なんだから。またバカにして。ひなこ？
あ、ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
CPU or graphics card is bottlenecking, it's probably the GPU. To be completely honest. So, let's see. Because I'm sure my CPU is fine. I'm sure it's just my GPU with this game and me running it at high graphics. Can I see you, please? Can I see you, please? No, that's not what I want. What I want is to open you. Okay. It's not terrible. Check. Okay, CPU is fine. It is probably my GPU. Just bottlenecking. So let's just do performance. Let's hope that's good. Oh, you gotta run, you gotta run, you gotta go. I got caught. Oh no. Alright, well if you have if you have a whatever the fuck that phobia is, you might not want to watch this game. Trypanophobia? Question mark? Run! What are you doing? Run! Thank you, jeez. Where am I supposed to go? This wasn't supposed to be this way. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna, real quick, fix my stream. Okay, dropped frames, 17%. CPU's fine, thankfully. Is there a way to just, like, refresh my stream? I might have to go offline and back online to fix it, like, to resync it.